Well, yeah, we think it's simple. We think the commitment the government made when it said the UK would be the safest place to be in the world online, we just think that's not going to be met now. So we think it's a huge step backwards that the government is failing to recognise the devastating impact that viewing harmful suicide-related material online that can have. This is legal material which is extremely harmful, and there's not going to be any protections in place for over 18s to see this material.
Yeah, Michelle Donnellan was saying that this relaxation was pertaining to adults and not to do with children. But clearly, when anyone can access material, even though there are safeguards, one wonders how you can actually define that.
Well, we welcome stronger protections for children. That is really, really important. But actually turning 18 doesn't stop you from being vulnerable to the type of content we're talking about, which is content around suicide and self-harm. So suicide and self-harm, they're rarely caused by one thing, but in many cases, the internet is involved. And we've heard from young people aged over the 18 years who have described to us how they were feeling suicidal, how easy it was for them to find information which was extremely harmful for them. It enabled them to know how to take their own lives. And the bill now is absolutely failing to recognise this and protect people at a time when they need it most.
Yeah, and what about the social media providers and the tech firms themselves? It seems that they're basically thinking that it can all go out there and people make up their own minds, that there's no sanction against them.
Well, and that's a partial approach, isn't it, to online safety? That's what we say. We think the government has a duty to protect anyone over the age of 18 properly against this content. And it's just not going to happen as far as we can see now.
So what should be done to actually try and get the government to reconsider this, do you think?
Well, I think they need to listen to the people who've already submitted a huge amount of evidence that actually describes the harm that is available online. They're squandering this opportunity to remove the regulation of legal but harmful.
Yeah.
We need to get the bill back into Parliament and recognise that this legal but harmful clauses are really important within it. So that's what we'd like to see, so that regardless of how old you are, regardless of where you're looking online, you are getting protection from this incredibly harmful content.